Hi guys, today we're going to react to a live studio recording of Gunfire by Asterism. Similar to every time we react to Asterism, I am blown away. It happened fairly quickly in the beginning of the song. The vibe, the overall vibe, kind of reminds me of Rage Against the Machine style. Not a particular song, but the way they divide the emphasis between them, but between the drums and Halka's guitar and the bass reminded me of that style and rhythm. And I also love that the bassist Mio is sporting a 5-string bass as opposed to his regular 7-string bass.
He's
Quite unusual.
he's trying to cut down. He's trying to cut down.
The Hall of Fame of unusual instruments. I love looking at him play. And Halka has it's like Halka is having a conversation with the non-existing audience, but she's having a conversation almost with herself. She's like in a realm of her own with the way she carries that tune. And we've said it many times before, when you don't have lyrics, when it's an instrumental like this one, you have a lot more emphasis on the music. You have a lot of room to try and decipher what they're saying to you without words. So the entire experience so far is exhilarating, and also it piques your curiosity. Also, at some point in there was almost a thematic sort of mystery, something I'd put in a thriller or a mystery film coming from Halka. But so far, amazing.
There's something to that, like what you call mystery. I would say there's a certain buildup, and it feels like it's still building. Even though there's been sort of ups and downs already, and those parts actually, when it gets quiet, doom, doom, doom,
Yeah.
it's like that reminds me of what you were saying of Rage Against the Machine and the way they kind of play with that. They have their outbursts and then they kind of calm down and then they bring it up again, which is similar to what they were doing here. But I always had this like a preconception of this song, I guess, because it's called Gunfire. I expected it to be a lot faster, louder than than most of their other ones, but it's actually quieter. It's a little bit more mellow. I mean, we're only less than 2 minutes in, so there might be a surprise coming. But so far, that's what I'm getting. And I actually really do love those quieter moments. Halka's guitar, it just sounds so good. It's caressing. Beautiful so far. Again, they're all fantastic. We just can't, there aren't enough superlatives to say how much we like what they do. It's just they are awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what else happens in this one. I have a feeling that it's gonna go off.
Yeah. Structurally, I love how they give each other room. They're not all roaring together. Each of them is doing their own thing, almost in their own time. They're not all roaring together, and that amplifies the experience. That pensive notion. It's not a mix. It's not chaotic. That's what I love about it. Here it fits.
Everybody plays their role, which makes it kind of like you know, larger than the sum of its parts
Yeah.
at the end, you know, the song, which is amazing. I love this kind of a teamwork aspect that happens with a lot of Japanese bands. It's
Yeah.
always great to see. Gives it a different feel.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Pure unadulterated pleasure. It's like
Yeah.
the gunfire and mayhem. It didn't take long for it to come. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
we
I
just
wanted. Yeah.
commented about it wasn't quite there. There it
Yeah.
is.
We're
That was
actually.
awesome.
Yeah. When we paused, we actually reacted to the quiet before the storm. They went. They went full throttle on there, and it turned into a psychedelic experience. She had that solo. It was like she left her body. It was something out of this world.
She's always out of this world.
And she's also sporting a different look in this one than the last one we did.
Yeah, less braids and more highlights.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks good.
That guitar riff was amazing.
Yeah, and I love that bass, you know, every time I went out there, I was like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
There's something about the way Mio plays the bass that is just a little bit different. I mean, it's easier to put an emphasis on it in this setup, you know, with three people, there's no singing, so he gets more of a light sort of shown on him, but he's so good.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. And Halka is like you said, she's from another planet.
Yeah. And Miu also did an amazing job on the drums. Because of him, I think I noticed that it's sort of a nod or sort of resemblance to Rage Against the Machine.
Well, he picked up the pace to bring it where it needed to go, and then, you know, he went off in his own part there, which was pretty awesome. But like I said, the three of them, they're always like on top of their game, always fantastic.
I love how they start with a structure. You can see how restrained they are, even though it's awesome all the way through. And then at some point, as in this song, they unleash themselves. They rip into their instruments and give you a visceral experience.
Yeah, it's funny because by now we've sort of come to expect this from them, but at the same time, it's always like, oh my God, this is so good. So good. And this song, it was about a third of the way through, it just picked up into something else, you know. It started off, it was like, it was nice, it was good. I was liking it, but I wasn't blown away. And then it's like, blew me away completely. After that, it was just like, wow. They also know how to play with you a little bit, you know, as the listener or an audience. you know, to give you that ride. You know, it starts off, it's teasing you a little bit, it's playing with you, and then yeah, it just
Yeah.
blows your mind. They're just an awesome band.
Yeah, I agree. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
It's that sort of the comedy vein that you were talking about. It's just like a fun thing that they put into it. Like they're saying, even if some of the topics we're singing about are serious, we're still here to have fun. We're young, we're fun, and it's an attitude that I get. I see a lot of similarity between them and say Hanabiye, you know, in that regard. Kacharik Spin. It seems like it's a culture thing, and I love it. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate all the support. We will be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.